the male is out and he is looking at me like, what are you doing? It's bedtime. The female is in her little hide cave. So with any kind of other precautions, I have my face shield. I like to use face shields with animals that can spray or spit their venom because it covers more of me. You'll also notice I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. I'm gonna roll the sleeves up just because I don't like the dangliness. I don't like it, it's cumbersome. I also don't have gloves on. I don't like wearing gloves with venomous personally because I feel like I lose the tactile, you know, I lose a sense essentially. So I will pull my sleeves up just that I have better mobility. But I want the long sleeve. I like to be covered when I do this because if they do spray or spit, it's gonna get on my shirt, God forbid. These guys, the aim isn't too good. It's more of like a shotgun. So I will have the face shield. And that way, if I have normal glasses, it's not gonna have a chance of running into my eye or coming in from the side or even ricocheting off of my cheekbones, which I've seen that happen. Another thing is with these face shields, you want them to be able to move. You want play with them. They have adjustment knobs on the side so I can, you know, adjust the tension so that I can make it easier or lighter. At the same time, they have a foam lining for your headband because, let's face it, you're gonna sweat and you don't want that dripping in your eyes. But at the same time, that's also acting as a venom guard. So if you do get venom on the top here, the pompadour of your hair, and it does happen to drip or it mixes with your sweat and gets more viscous and starts to run, it's gonna be caught in theory in this sweatband. So essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna identify where the animals are before I ever open the outer tub. And basically I'm gonna just look through. If you don't have a torch or a flashlight, use your phone or wait till it's sunny out. I mean, it's nighttime here, I have lamps on, I can see the animals because it is clear. So I'm gonna identify where the animals are. So I can see both cobras right now. They're both chilling. And then I'm gonna start my procedure of opening the outer container. So I move my humid hides and I want them handy because I don't want to have to turn to look where they are. Because by me turning, I'm now devoting my attention to the deli cups and not to the cobra at hand. So essentially I want them close so that if I can look at you, I can touch it, I can feel it. There it is. I can put it back exactly where it was, marginally, and then go about it from there. I'm also not going to be using my hands for anything except for latches and yeah, that's it, latches. So I need tools. What are my tools for this particular task? Well, first things first, I have my Venom Life Gear travel hook, selfless plug. So I like the travel hook because it's short, it's light, it has good rigidity, excuse me. It also has a stout rubber handle. This is my oh shit hook. If something happens and I have to abandon the other hook that you're gonna see me using, this is literally standing right next to me. Another thing that's very important with snake hooks is I always want it to be handle up. Always have it handle up, no matter where it is. And I want it in a place where I can burn muscle memory and go, okay, I know it's right here. So if I have to reach down, there it is, and it's handle up, I can just grab the handle, and I don't have to worry about fumbling it or twirling it like a baton. A lot of people, when they stop doing with snakes, they hold the hook, they're playing with it, they're doing this, you know, maybe they're twirling it. Sometimes they do this, and I've seen guys and girls do this, and then what they do is they put it down like that. Horrible, absolutely horrible. You want it to be handle up, and I want to be able to grab it and or feel it and know that that's exactly the hook that I'm getting and I know exactly where it is. So I'm going to be resting it right up against me right there. Another hook that I'll be using for this is an old Midwest graphite baby hook. I'm probably not going to use it because I don't intend on actually hooking the animal, but I am going to have this handy in case one decides to come out of the inner container. I can use this to scoop it and put it back into its inner container. Another thing that I'm going to be using almost exclusively for this are hemostats. So I have two sets of hemostats here. Both of them are produced by Midwest Tongs. They are stainless steel, surgical stainless steel. Both of them have alligator teeth that lock. And for the most part, I'm going to be keeping them unlocked. This particular shorter set that my good friend Billy Hunt gave me, these are curved, and you'll notice that. I use these for feeding. My only problem is I almost exclusively use these on non-venomous because they're too short for me. I'm too close proximity to whatever I'm feeding, whether it's a baby or not. So I'm probably not going to be using these to insert these delis. However, I am going to have them at the ready in case I need a second set of hands. I can't reach in the tub. I can't just grab the snake or move a water dish. I have to use my tools. So this is also going to be on standby right next to me. Actually, I'm going to put this right in front of me. That way I don't have to turn around. And here I have 24-inch non-locking hemostats. These are also, again, Midwest tongs. These have play in them. And the reason why is because of their length. The hinge point is almost at the 1/3 mark, which gives for an excellent pivot. However, it makes it very cumbersome when trying to lift up something that's far away. A lot of times you'll see guys and gals on videos and whatnot, they'll use 2 hands. Horrible. It defeats the whole purpose. Why would I use 2 hands? I'm putting another hand closer. So in some of the videos I'm going to be putting out with the venomous etiquette videos in the future, I'm going to go over how to use tools properly, how to hold them, how to grip them, locked, unlocked, stainless steel, plastic, and we'll go over some of that stuff in the future. So tonight I just want to kind of show you guys how I go about things. These I'm actually going to keep under my armpit. You don't have to put them under your armpit. You can put them wherever you want. You can put them in front of you, you can put them on a table next to you, you can hold them in your other hand. I like to stick stuff under my left armpit. And that's because I can grab it with my left hand, I can grab it with my right hand, I still have both hands free, and I can still do and talk and, you know, be obnoxious like I always am. So, now that we're pretty much done, I'm gonna put my mask on, I'm gonna make sure the snakes are still exactly where I thought they were, and then I'm gonna start unlocking the latches of the outer tub, and then move into the inner tub, all right?